Hello, CompSkills. Happy Friday to all of you. You made it another week, so congrats. Hey, I just wanted to show you some stuff for Monday. I'm sorry, for your Friday activity. That's going to be actually due Monday morning. So you got today, and then you got the weekend yet to finish it up if you have to, okay? So fear was a big thing that came up in our story. People call me crazy. And so I'm going to show you a quick little video from Will Smith, and he talks about fear as well. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get there. I'm having some technical difficulties. All right.
And somebody says, yeah, we should go skydiving tomorrow. And you go, yeah, we'll go skydiving tomorrow. Yeah. And you go, yeah. So then that night you're laying in your bed and you just keep, and you're terrified. You keep imagining over and over again jumping out of an airplane and you can't figure out why you would do that. You wake up the next day and you go, down and you said where you were going to meet and
Everyone's there. Would you sky jump if all of your friends were? Let's see what Will has to say.
My God, and your stomach is terrible. You can't eat and everything, but you don't want to be the only punk who doesn't jump out of this airplane. And you get there and there's an airplane and nobody's stopping. Everybody's still going. So you fly and you go up, you go up, you go up, you go up to 14,000 feet, and you notice there's a light. It's red and it's yellow and green, right? So right now the light's red. So then you start thinking at some point the light's going to go green if you don't know what's going to happen. Right? And you wait, and it goes yellow, and the light goes green, and somebody opens the door, and in that moment, you realize...
Oh, God. Do you go? Or do you stay? Ah! You're an absolute terror, Will Smith says.
Terror, right? And then people start going out of the airplane. And you go, and the guy walks you up to the end of the thing, and you're standing, and your toes are on the edge, and you're looking out down to death. And they say, 1, 2, and he pushes you on 2, and you go, and you fall out of the airplane, and in 1 second, you realize that it's the most blissful experience of your life. You're flying. There's zero fear. You realize that the point of maximum danger is the point of minimum fear. It's bliss. Why were you scared in your bed the night before? Why are you scared in the car? Why could you not enjoy breakfast? Fear of what? Everything up to the stepping out, there's actually no reason to be scared.
And we're having some trouble playing. But if I'm going to finish up what Will Smith said, it's that during the max danger point, he was the least scared of his fear, right? And he had all these fears of building up. It's getting more and more fearful. And then when he actually did it, he's like, what in the world was I like this for, right? He says on the other side of fear is the best things in life. So if you always avoid your fears, you're never going to truly reach those great things in your life, right? So you always want to attack them if you can and meet those challenges and those fears in your life, okay? So thank you, Will Smith. I want to show you today what we got because that kind of leads into our assignment for today. Friday activity, tap writing. It's a mini story, guys. When I say a mini story, I mean it could be a paragraph if you want it to be, okay? So don't look at story and get all freaking out, okay? If you want to go a little longer, that's fine too, okay? You as writers are all different, so we're going to make sure that that it works for you, all right? So again, we always want to identify what's our tap when we write. What's our task, our audience, and our purpose? Well, when you click in here, it's going to say directions. After watching the video, which we just watched, and reading People Call Me Crazy, which we've done this week, we hear of stories of people facing their fears of how it can be life-changing. Write a narrative paragraph or mini story about a character who overcame their fear. Keep in mind, tap as you write. All right, so our task is we're writing a mini story where a character faces their fear. We also want to make sure to spell check, since that's one thing that I can tell we all need a little work with. Then audience is our classmates. We're going to pretend that we're writing these for our classmates to read. And then the purpose is to simply not persuade, not to inform, but entertain. Okay, because it's a narrative story. So before you begin, guys, I want you to just brainstorm. Okay, who do you want your main character to be? It could be made up. It could be a real person. Okay, it could be a real person in a made-up situation. Okay, and then what is the character's fear? So for Will Smith, his fear was jumping out of an airplane with his friends. But think about something that might be fearful for somebody. I know when we were talking this week, we talked about spiders and snakes and different animals, right? Heights was a big one that came up. Okay, so think about what you want your character to be fearful of. And then how will your character face their fear? So what are they going to do to surpass that? Okay, and hopefully in your mini story, just like we saw in People Call Me Crazy, you're going to see a cool character progression. You're going to see a character maybe a little nervous from the start, and then as the story goes, he gets or she gets higher and higher, and they change to a different type of a character, right? They change hopefully to a better and a stronger character. All right. And so, guys, that's it right here. So again, keep tap in mind as you go. Get your brainstorming down. Okay, you can write them right in here. And then from there, you can do your story right here. And just a heads up with the story, if you want, if you go here to center, okay, this could be the title of your story, right? And then when you go down, it's still in the middle. Okay, we don't want to always center our work. We want to bring it back to the left. So we're going to click here, right? And then you can just start running, guys. Once upon a time, there was. Okay, we're going to keep it rolling. So have fun with it. Again, the biggest thing is I want to see a character go through a fear, face it, and then surpass it and get through all that adversity with it, okay? Have a good weekend. We will see ya. Ciao.